Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. We gotta start this one real quick because, oh my god, wait, look, please, there's only 7 minutes left. Insanity. Start with a random deck of 50 cards, binary, card rewards contain only 2 cards, Night Terrors. Let's begin. Yeah, I almost missed today's daily. We had people over yesterday, we were doing some board gamey type stuff, and it was an awful lot of fun. But I haven't missed a Slay the Spire daily in almost 2 months. Like, basically since daily started coming, and I don't want to miss one. I'm enjoying them so much. They're what I look forward to the most right now, in terms of recording. We can get 3 elites if we go this path. It's going to be a little dicey. And honestly, our scores have been pretty solid lately as well. I feel like we're getting better at the dailies. Oh my god, we have 2 backstabs in the deck already. This is disgustingly great. Yeah. Oh my, like this, we might actually be able to, I don't want to suggest that we're necessarily in like speedrun territory, but you know, with 2 backstabs right off the actual bat of things, we should have weakened him. He's gonna die anyway. We should have weakened him with leg sweep to get the free energy attack maybe. The damage from the backstabs is so good that at least on the first floor here, we got very little to worry about. And the other thing with 50 cards, I'm just gonna upgrade. Maybe we have an after image that we can make innate. Or an adrenaline is a decent upgrade. Terror for free is a decent upgrade. Of course, you can upgrade your. Oh, there's after image. Nice. You can upgrade your backstabs if you want them to do more damage. But this is like already amazing. I think. We'll see how things go, I suppose. Maybe they won't go the way that I think. But for the present moment, I'm extremely happy with the way that this run looks. Yeah, just kill him. I don't think we're going to do the speed run because, quite honestly, I just play too slowly. Oh, what I was going to say is my methodology, when you already have 50-something cards, is like, just keep adding more. That's my personal ethos right now, at the very least. This guy is going to hit me, but we'll throw a little bit of poison on top. Yeah, I don't care about getting hit for 4. And if he weakens me, it doesn't matter that much, because we should be able to take him out this turn, I think. 20 damage. You know what? Don't drop that. Don't be a fool. Give me dash. I should have played alchemize maybe, but I didn't want to take any damage just to get another potion. We might get one here anyway. You should be destroyed, and you are absolutely dead. But yeah, if a card is decent, I'm going to add it to the deck. Apparently, you also get a bonus for every card that you have more than 4 copies of in your deck, which I had no idea about. So how much damage can we do to you on turn 1? I do want to hit you with the poison. We'll hit you with the onload. You're on 62 HP. We don't need to play this, although we could, and then we get an after image bonus. Grand finale. No cards in your draw pile. 0% chance to actually work. Let me hit you with the dash real quick. So, like, the thing is, I don't really want to get hit for 6, but I don't think that that matters that much. I mean, Wraith form is actually totally worth playing here. You're only going to hit me for 1, which effectively means you're hitting me for 0. And then on this turn, I should be crushing you. Like, Riddle with Holes is just going to tear you apart. Probably should be running the math. In fact, definitely should have run the math, but we're realizing right now, and this is a necessary part of this run, I think, we're realizing what the problem is with this run. And the problem with it right now is that after turn 1, we kind of suck. In fact, if we have 2 enemies, we kind of suck from turn 1 onwards. But I have faith that we're going to get this one figured out. I mean, I probably just want to dump on you. Then we got this guy over here. Let's try something like this. A little calculated gamble. Toss you an unload. You're still alive, but nothing doing here. We only have to do 4 damage. Oh, dude. Okay, I can't not put more backstabs in my hand. And for now, I mean, we might want a cheaper Wraith form. Or, that's not cheaper, it's 4 intangible. We might want better backstabs. I kind of like the idea of a free terror, but I think I'm going to go for an adrenaline that gives you a little bit of extra energy. I think it's probably my next best option. Ancient Tea set. Not particularly strong. And remember, I was going to go for free terror, and now I look like a fool. We can still gain a lot of block, though. So I hit you, and I hit you, I'm going to hit you. And you're definitely going to die as long as we draw an attack. So you know what? Just start working on the one in the middle here. Or as Michael Jackson would say, I'm working on the one in the middle. Now, choose one of these. We have not discarded a card. We are not taking any damage. I think you play Tools of the Trade and then Expertise and hope for, yeah, it's exactly what you got, actually. And then you want to do as much damage as possible to this guy. We're already taking no damage. How do you do as much damage as possible to this guy? Riddle with holes. Yeah, seems sensible. So, Insanity, hear me out here. I think other people sometimes struggle with Insanity because they're better than I am at the game. And they, oh no, that sucked. We're still gonna kill you, but that sucked. Because I could have gotten better concentrate value, but anyway. They're better at the game than I am, and they're so used to Ascension mode. And in Ascension mode, the general, like, best play for you to do a lot of the time is to keep your deck as thin as is humanly possible, and then, you know, get not necessarily an infinite combo, but a combo that works every single time. Or works consistently, I should say, so... I think that I live in this chaotic realm where I don't even know what my deck does on an average run. All I know is that when I get the cards in my hand, I try to play them as best as I can. I don't think we need either of these for once. Bane is potentially good. Molten Egg, by the way, is like a top-tier relic. I'm in love with having that right now, but 11 damage. Wow, you've burned me for the last time here. I think I'll probably dust one of you. Give me a second here. Should take one of you out. 19, so we can kill you. You're at 22. We can kill you with one of these. Dump Cloak and Dagger, play Alchemize. We get a Dex Potion. Useful to help us maybe perfect the boss. We'll see. You're doing 5 damage. You're dead next turn. So yeah, an Insanity, I really don't think it's a negative. I suppose it could be a negative if you had crap cards, but for right now, it does not feel like that's the case. Give me another Deadly here, and we're not at risk of really anything going wrong. Choose a skill at the start of your turn, put this skill in your, or the start of combat, put this turn, or this skill in your hand. Yes, we're going to buy it, and then we are going to put Adrenaline in our hand by default. Or Terror. But I'm going to start Adrenaline. Terror is also super useful, admittedly. I don't dislike adding a backflip, but Terror is also super useful, but Adrenaline as well. The idea is maybe we'll get like a bag of marbles, and then we won't have to worry about the fact that we... Let's start with the draw. We won't have to worry about the fact that we did the vulnerability maybe as a second tier option. Could have drawn something top tier with backflip, but life goes on. We did do 59 damage on turn 1, which is really good. You gotta hit him with a little leg sweep here, I think. It's not amazing, but, you know, we're still working him down, and he's gonna remain weak for quite some time. We just want to take no damage. Really, at this point, 7 damage, or try for something a little better. I think that's probably worth it, weirdly enough. But we wanted to try for something a little better, and or we wanted to do damage whenever possible, I should say. Sorry, my brain is like in another world right now. I don't have anything personal going on. It's just we should have kept Wraith Form for next turn. It's just a good excuse for me not playing well. Just, oh man, it's been really tough at home. I only got to sleep in until 10:30 this morning. Well, in my defense, it is a Sunday, but still. Alright, starting with extra strength is really good. I still don't think we want to add those. Poison will probably happen, but we can't guarantee it, so... always, after image, Adrenaline. Concentrate doesn't really work for us here, so I think we do this, this, this. He's gonna split already, which is crazy. And then he's gonna be at 10 HP, which is just hilarious. There's no real reason to make him weak, so I think we'll play Tools of the Trade and Concentrate just because we can. And then dump dodge and roll, I guess, because Predator's a kill. And then 2 Endless Agonies is also a kill. And, oh, well, I mean, Dagger Spray is super good, but I think a finisher is a little bit more top end for us. And I really do think we should upgrade Terror. Make it free. It just makes it that much more playable if we also have like a riddle with holes in our hand. So After Image, Adrenaline. You're gonna dash, or sorry, backstab, backstab, backstab. Dash, I mean, I guess we're just playing the whole hand here except for Catalyst. What have we? Get 3 slime cards in our deck next. So honestly, I think the way that we want to play this is we want to hit you, like, obviously, outrageously hard. Because he's going to split anyway. And we'll use our Fire Potion on top of this. This isn't as much damage as I was hoping for. Probably should have played a Sneaky Strike, actually, because we get the energy back. Yeah, that was actually extremely dumb. But we'll play the Fire Potion. That way they only have 52 HP when they split. We only need to do 26 damage to split him again. What do we not want? We don't need a defend. We can only play 1 riddle with holes. I think it's the right play. We're still on perfect right now. We have a block potion to make sure that happens in the future. Some flechettes, I think. Now, you don't need to split. I would like to split you. I don't think I can split you. 12 damage. Can I get to 16 block? Easily, actually. I don't mind your debuff, is the thing. 15 damage or 12 damage in 2 cards. Give me 12 damage in 2 cards. I can split you. Would I like to, is the question. We won't have to use our block potion. But it is going to lead to 2 enemies with a decent amount of HP. Might make things a little trickier for the future. Well, you certainly don't need 2 calculated gambles. That's just a complete waste. How many skills? We have a lot of skills in hand. We could deal 12 damage. I think we'd prefer to crush this guy. I can hit you for 15. But then our block potion's not going to be enough. What have I done? We could make you split. And then play a block potion. I don't love it. I don't love what I've done here. I ended my turn without taking the block potion. It's been a really hard morning. I had to eat cold pizza for breakfast. It's been a disaster, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad on my part. I do take responsibility for it. I do feel like an idiot, but life goes on, you know? I kind of want to play this. I'll play a 0 energy card. We can't play that and onload, so I guess we'll just do it like this. This is actually a big whiff for us. Like, to lose 50 points in a fight that we definitely should have had a good chance to succeed on is pretty dumb. But we'll just have to... It's 8 damage, basically. But a decent amount of block. But Skewer is like an easy kill, so... Tell you what, pull this out of there. Reflex. Just dump that, you get an extra draw. How much damage does Skewer do? 9 damage 3 times? Let's go. So I may never live it down, but I think I'll probably live it down. Because it looks like the scores were not that high on today's daily. I'm not necessarily suggesting we got a great chance to rank well. We should definitely have gotten rid of tactics. But I think we've got every ability to be up there. Let's just start playing a little bit smarter. We got great relics here. Storm of Steel Grand Finale. I think they're both kind of bad. We don't have a Shiv-focused deck. I think we want Astrolabe. And we're going to get rid of some of these cards that are not very useful for us. Like, for example... where are the trash cards? Corpse Explosion does nothing for us. Grand Finale does nothing for us. Expertise has been somewhat useful. I mean, we could get rid of a basic defend. It's a pretty weak card. We got a we got another backstab. I saw it. We're on fast mode, so it happened real quick, but there was another backstab in there. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, we can get 3 if we take a leftish approach here. And I'm gonna fight enemies along the way because I want to get gold, go to the shop, buy another relic, hopefully. After image, adrenaline. We're looking for terror. No terror. Well, backstab, 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 backstab. 9 damage 3 times. Can't justify it. I'm sorry to say. Little dash. And a little caltrops. Basically, caltrops is 6 damage this turn and a bunch of damage in the future. So our turn 1 remains fantastic. Turn 2 didn't seem so bad there either. Can't take a strength potion. You know what? We could probably dump our regen potion and roll a strength potion instead. I'll absolutely put a sucker punch in the deck. Pre-upgraded, but it was going to be upgraded regardless. After image. Always adrenaline first to see if we draw terror. Backstab. 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 I think you've seen... I wouldn't call it a complaint, by the way. But I think you've seen my concern with daily runs, which is really that I worry that innate cards are just way too strong in dailies. I can't speak for Ascension mode because I continually lose, but in dailies, they're just so strong. Or at least that's my limited experience. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I think we should draw, and we'll probably look to get rid of Catalyst, yeah. So we'll play an Envenom here, and we can still play everything in hand, which is awesome. We don't get to play Envenom too often, so I'm a happy man. He's dead. Wow. We don't take any damage. Pretty lucky for us. We also got good setup. Like, I'm going to apply a lot of poison here. We should play Unload first, because we get another draw out of it. Who knows? It could be, hey, that's actually the exact, like, poster child for why you should do things in that order. So it's nice to get that affirmation. Easy money so far. I think Blur is very rarely worth skipping, but you may disagree. I don't mind the idea of a second Wraith form, but, yo, this is a new icon. Admittedly, I don't think we want any of these. I think I'd rather just leave, save money for a future shop. And we can fight either side here. I'll try to go to the other shop, I think. I think that seems sensible. After image? Adrenaline? This guy first? We could definitely kill this guy more easily. I think we kill him first to wipe 12 damage off, but we use Terror on you. Which we should not have done because of the existence of flechettes, but... 23, 12, 12. Yeah, this is not bad. We're not going to take any damage. He is going to buff himself. 18 damage. It's kind of no joke, but... I mean, I think we want to play leg sweep on him, and then we should be good. We have well-laid plans, so hold finisher, I think. It's a very versatile deck. Like, it can play a little defensive, but it definitely... Its main value is going out of control right off the bat, I think. So, if you're doing 7 damage, I think I'm going to get hit. But the way that I would... Well, it's going to do 30 damage. You can hit him with a choke, then a slice. We just want to play as many cards as possible. And then there's 18 damage, which is actually 26. We are going to take 4 damage. Life goes on. He's dead next turn. I mean, if you're taking damage on floor 2 and you're mad about it, your run's probably good. It might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I kind of think that floor 2 may actually be the most dangerous floor. A lot of really annoying enemies. I kind of want to make Envenom cheaper. I think that on long duration fights, I know there's only one of them, but on long duration fights, this is going to benefit us to be able to play it a little bit more easily. I mean, Dagger Throw does give us card draw. And we can already play almost everything else, I think. So we'll go Dagger Throw, and then dump this. And then, oh, we'll play Well-Laid Plans as well. Then Dagger Throw again, and we'll dump Catalyst. This is still a really, really good hand. So, we'll hit you for 12 and 12. If we can do exact damage, that seems sensible. And then 16, 12. This is already doing like 45 damage. Wait, literally 54 damage. Perfect. Play Expertise first, though. Flechettes for 15. Dagger Throw. Doesn't matter what you dump. And then 72 damage done to the Taskmaster. Pretty good start. And we get 1 Dex for our troubles. And a Malaise is unskippable. I think you gotta love Runic Dodecahedron. Even if we're not at full HP. I know it's not useful right now, but I still think it's probably worth it. Actually, Snecko's Skull is pretty solid as well. Remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defends. We'll remove a card because we have no strikes or defends, I think. So what do we hate in this deck right now? What do we see it? We just go, get it out of here. Catalyst most of the time, although Snecko's Skull might change that dynamic. I honestly think Endless Agony is pretty bad. I don't think I'm gonna miss that one. Don't think about it as taking a card away. Think about it as making it more likely to draw your good stuff. It's good advice, I heard. We're fully healed because of Blood Vial, of course, I forgot. And immediately I'm like, well, we should have gotten rid of Catalyst. No draw. Unfortunate, but 36. So 16, you got 20 HP with that. This will kill, yeah. I forgot because of the extra poison. So we should have poisoned you and then maybe had the opportunity to do a Catalyst. We'll play Catalyst just because it gives us extra block and then allows us to get more value out of the blur. So we're going to have 15 block on our next turn. So we only need to play 3 cards right now. Which is good because I hate this character. I think we just play everything. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it like that. I prefer you being weak for longer. We still have Runic Dodecahedron, so we'll hit you with Terror, obviously. It's not amazing. It's kind of like, I would like to play Expertise, but we're only going to get like 2 draw out of it, so I think it's better to just throw a calculated gamble in there. We've discarded, so this is free. Straight up, like, I know we're gonna use Alchemize at one point, but for right now, I'm like, this is a good array of potions. You don't need to sweat these potions. These potions are good. We can use them in a variety of situations I'm very happy with. So what are we gonna upgrade this time? I do not know. Gain 2 energy when this is discarded. Tools of the Trade becomes free. Wraith Form becomes better. Caltrops becomes better. Calculated Gamble doesn't exhaust. Another good target is probably Riddle with Holes. I know we have 2 of them. But I like the idea of making a power free. Synergizes with a lot of relics. Mummified Hand. You know, if that... Oh, we can't fight an extra 2 up here. So no matter what, we were only going to have a path with 2 elites. I'd rather combat elite, just so we know what we're getting into on the elite fight, rather than elite combat. It functionally probably will make essentially no difference, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, if we draw an attack, we're dumping Caltrops, because I think this dude might die. Actually, I'm pretty confident he's definitely going to die. Weak Potion's also pretty useful. Anything with poison we're gonna take again. The thicker our deck gets, not gonna say the better for us, but unlikely to be worse. I think I can afford to play both of those. Flechettes is pretty bad, but might as well. It's not as good of a first turn as I would have liked. And he's going to hit us for 1, which is going to take away some of our energy. That sucks. but I think is sadly a little justifiable. We can't play 2 Riddle with Holes anymore. So we'll slice. We have to dash. So we'll dagger throw first. Dash. You're hitting us for another 7. You know what? I don't actually dislike this. Hitting us for 6. Because it gives us an excuse to rest. So I'm definitely not going to use a potion to make this happen. Well, are we going to play... I guess that's how we're going to do it. So we'll do choke, sucker punch. We are still taking another 9 damage in the process. But again, this gives us a good excuse to rest. Although we might starting to be coming close to the point where the juice ain't worth the squeeze, you know what I mean? So we're taking no damage here. Blur is irrelevant. We could malaise you for 1. It's not bad, but I think we just smack you around a little. So we gotta hit you for 16. Who would have thought this would be the boss that would cause us so many problems? 64. I think we're completely content to rest for the extra energy. Oh, but when you rest, it takes some max HP away. Of course, you fool. Still, I think it might be worth it for the extra energy here, but yeah, now I understand your conundrum. Don't be afraid to use potions. It's kind of what cost us last time. So I think let's pop a strength potion immediately. I think we just play blur early. Deadly poison just to purge like the debuff, really. And then you still got a little bit of extra energy. Blur just continues to get better here. Obviously, like Riddle with Holes has some good stuff going on. But Sucker Punch does as well, even if the weakness doesn't work. I think we're going to get rid of Riddle. No, you should dump Reflex first. It keeps your options open. Then you get prepared into a Poison Stab, which you'll probably dump. But you're rolling so much block over for next turn. I personally think it's probably more viable for us to Sucker Punch him and then play Caltrops. That way we've gotten rid of all of his artifacts. We know we probably want to backflip. And I think we'll dagger throw, dump reflex, well-laid plans for sure. Dude, we can hit him with an absolutely filthy malaise. I have to think about it, because we had to dump every card but malaise to do it. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think that's like... Calling it a game winner might be a little rich, but I think it's a relatively solid situation. 4 turns of weakness, and he's got -4 strength forever. Gotta hit him with the poison here. Now is probably a really good time to dump Riddle with Holes on you. And you're actually super dead. Now we'll start working on our other unit. I don't like the idea of calling these enemies units. Enemies is a better word. Unit's got a certain phallicness to it I don't respect. Sorry, a little hydration break. Yes, I am drinking sparkling water directly out of the plastic bottle. Do you have something you want to say? I think you'd probably play Wraith form. We still need to block 3. Yeah, okay. What do we take next time? Give me a Cloak and Dagger. Just something with block and attack attached to it. This guy's gonna take a while to get his debuffs off of him, so we got plenty of time. Certainly you want to hit him with a Terror. And probably some Sucker Punches as well. Skewer, though. If I skewer you for 2, I'm a happy man. So I think I'll suck. Have we... We haven't discarded yet. So here's how I think we do this. Hit ya. Sucker Punch ya. Skewer you for 2. You're dead to poison. Hold Sneaky Strike. Do we have Tools of the Trade? That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Tools of the Trade shows up. We just... Right, that guy had it. I remember now. So we'll hold Sneaky Strike. We can play it for free next turn. And all of a sudden, everything's coming up Millhouse for us to a large degree. Still would rather play Sneaky Strike for free. He's probably dead next turn. I think we're totally set here. This is a good fight. We're doing good stuff. Flechettes is really good right now. I don't think we're going to play Leg Sweep. We would like to roll Leg Sweep over, though. And it's a skill. You know what? Dump a single slice. This ain't a pizzeria. He's dead. I mean, he's, like, absolutely dead, but... Alright, we made it work. Give me another Alchemize, even though we haven't been using them that much. And definitely give me a Cursed Key. We have the money to remove the curses from the deck, as long as they're not innate. Fighting the Time Lord is only bad for us on, like, turn 1. I don't feel too bad about this. 1, 2, 2. Only getting 2. Where is there like a semi-later shop? No. Right here. So we'll go to this path. Fight this guy. Whoop. Slip up that way. So we're actually not going to get to remove the curses, but we'll probably only have 1 curse. Just the 1 curse then. But I did it backwards. No luck catching them killers then. Well, you guys have got to go. So let's start. You only need 9 damage. I'm just gonna do it like that. I want to draw as much as possible, so give me some block and start smacking. And then Leg Sweep is just kind of not worth the energy just yet, so I'm gonna slow my roll a little. And I think I'll hit you with a Deadly Poison, Catalyst, dodge and roll for extra block next turn, and then I'm gonna keep these guys relatively close in terms of poison or in terms of HP. So we have a chance to kill them both next turn, even though I'd say it's probably unlikely. You definitely draw this card. Slice, slice. You're not dead yet, so I think. I don't have caltrops or anything, so you have to go. This does, oh wait, I don't even have Envenom. I was like, this does more poison damage to this guy, but nah. There might have been a better play there, admittedly. We haven't discarded. We have 5 energy, that's crazy. Well, that'll work. I don't think we need a second malaise, but I'm gonna take one anyway. Maybe we could use it. Remove a card from your deck? I don't know, like, there's probably almost always a good opportunity to remove a card, but I like all our cards. Very few of them are dead. Eviscerate, I don't know, Heel Hook might be like the worst option for us. It's not bad, but it's just not as necessary to the archetype as everything else. We're definitely not gonna have 300 gold by the shop, which was kind of my soft goal. Oh well. This plus a Shiv will kill you for certain. And then we'll Shiv, backstab, 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 deadly poison, throw an expertise in there. Give me deflect just for sport. Discard caltrops, then sneaky strike becomes free. Sucker punch, dagger spray. You're still alive, but you wish you weren't at this point. Yeah, he's done. Alright, and another easy bit of combat. We got this one kind of rolling. I think we actually... Well, we don't play that many shifts. I think another riddle with holes is likely to be better, even though accuracy is almost always pretty good. Not a huge fan. Give me a pen nib. Don't mind adding a leg sweep to the deck. Everything else, pretty irrelevant. I do worry about that upcoming chest that obviously is going to have a curse associated with it. Well, you lose 9 HP. Is it innate? Writhe is innate. Sure, take 1 energy away from me on every single turn. I'm going to rest up. Even though it takes 5 max HP away, I want to have the extra energy for combat. And now if we lose this immediately, I'll be very upset with myself. Certainly want to play that. Okay, so now we go on 92. Honestly, I want another potion. It's an explosive potion, unlikely to be that useful, I guess, but... You're doing 25 damage? It's a good opportunity for another block. I'd rather not lose another 5 max HP if we don't have to. I'm content to be at 70, but beyond that I start to get a little nervous. That was dumb. You have 1 HP left. You have to play on load. And you get rid of the burn as well. 18, we're just barely gonna get there. And we got Pen Nib for next turn, so I'm pretty sure you're already dead. This turned out okay. Little wonky. Well, give me an Alchemize real quick. And then... yeah, you're done. We even got a little closer to Pen Nib on the way back. Gremlin Horn is fine. An innate Infinite Blades, I think, is unnecessary to use against the Time Lord at this present moment. What do you upgrade at this point? We're reaching the point of absurdity. We've upgraded like 20 cards. Draw cards until you have 8 in hand. It's not bad. Malaise is actually a great target. Madness being free is okay. Kind of like Malaise being playable at 0 energy. And here comes our curse. Gain 1 week. AKA, it's Ben. You know, we probably hurt ourselves on this run by going to so many campfires, seemingly unnecessarily. Good for our odds of winning, but bad for getting special events that could help us, grow. We still want, we want a lot of this. I think we actually, out of all of these, we don't want leg sweep. Because we don't need weakness here. Especially if it comes with, playing a blur is not necessarily bad. And then unload. But yeah, we don't want weakness, especially if it costs us, being able to do a little bit more damage on turn 1. It's going to do 30 damage, 22 damage in 2 week. Let's make him weaker longer. Should have avoided our own weakness as well. I'm mostly just stoked we got a curse that doesn't punish us. Just give me a Wraith form real quick. Give me a concentrate. Dump. 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 2 riddle with holes. Wraith form I think works just fine for us. We gotta kill him pretty quickly to make it worthwhile, but I think that there's a chance that that does happen. You want to discard an Alchemize, maybe. That enables a free Sneaky Strike. Flechette's is horrible here. It's not really as much damage as I'd like, and we're on our last turn of Wraith form, so... I am starting to feel the burn. Well, I kind of think, out of necessity, you know, we can play one other thing for free, so let's do that first. And that ended up being quite a lot of damage, actually. And then we'll hit you with both Malaises. You're going to be weak for quite a while, and your strength is going to be lower to begin with, but I'm a little nervous about the way that this went down. And continues to go down. Not much we can do here. What's sad is that that actually seemed like a pretty good turn. My deck slowly dying is burning me up on the inside and outside here. Ooh. I do want you to die. I don't think this will kill you. 45 damage, it won't kill you. 9 block and 2 weakness won't do it though, so I think we just hit you a lot. Take 20. And be very... This is a good cautionary tale about playing Wraith form in the future. Lesson learned. HP. And we are going to rest. Take us back to 4 energy is really the way I'm thinking about it now. Hey, it's our first Thorn Lords. Give me an after image. Adrenaline. Not sure if you've seen that move before. Throw a little well-laid plans in there. Dump on that. And then well, we have a handful of 0-cost things. 16, 12, 12. Okay, here's how we do it. 12, 12, 6. Gremlin Horn gives us energy. 16, no, 10. 10. Oh, 24. Okay, we got lucky there. Hit you for 16. We drew off of Gremlin Horn. Don't get rid of expertise. That's like just a terrible move. 9 damage 3 times. It's pretty expensive, but it does give us a refund with Gremlin Horn. And then I just gotta kill you. I super think I've got you. Yeah, not too bad. Give me another. Give me some max HP at this point. That might be the most valuable thing for us. Okay, after image, adrenaline, 16 damage. We'd like to do something about that. I don't know. Like, I really don't want to rest. It's basically what it comes down to. But with no blocks in hand, we definitely should have doubled the damage on Riddle with Holes. With no blocks in hand, there's nothing we can do. We have to take the damage. Do you think it's worth resting for the early energy? Or worth just trying to take him out? I do not know. I'm speaking, of course, about the Time Lord here. You're dead next turn. I could have played that better. I'm getting a little absent-minded as we close in on the exit here. Rest me up. We're going to be at 73 HP. I'd rather, even if it's only 1 turn with 4 energy, I want it. Are you hitting turn 1? You're hitting for, like, a lot. Quite a lot on turn 1. But even if we only get the extra energy on this turn, I'm a happy man, I think. Okay. Well, absolutely want to play that. We want to get the pen nib first. I think we just go to town. Don't even play calculated gamble. Get a little bit more potential for the next turn. We hit him way harder than he hit us. That's the important part. We only get to play 3 cards. Dagger Throw, Dump Reflex. I think you play a Tools of the Trade. And, I mean, you could poison him, but I think you could play a Caltrops and just get ready for the future. We have... Do we have well-laid plans? It doesn't look like we have well-laid plans. Because if we had well-laid plans, I would keep Wraithform. I think Wraithform is a little too dicey to play right now, though. Leg Sweep is maybe... So we've discarded... Okay, start actually with Escape Plan. Then... Sneaky Strike. $30. Start here. We're only taking 10 damage. Admittedly, we may never see Wraithform again. As of right now, I kind of stand by this decision. And if we're going to play Flechettes, the time has passed, unfortunately. Pen Nib. I think we might as well play the Shiv and keep hitting him. This is not a good fight against the Time Lord, though. Ah, he's blocking this turn. Okay. Get rid of, ooh, get rid of Predator. Or get rid of Blur. It doesn't really matter. I think you play Alchemize. And then Malaise. That's an easy decision. And now you use the Swift Potion. Well-laid plans, sure. And Concentrate could kick the Christ out of him, but you probably want to put up a little block. He's going to purge the debuff, but... Now we can play Concentrate for a block, but we'll store it instead. So I don't even think he's healing next turn, which might be unfortunate for us, actually. He's blocking. Okay. We don't get many attacks here. You don't want to hit him with that other malaise yet. I don't think you care about Concentrate, so dump that. You just want to do as much damage as possible. Maybe Alchemize into Energy. Probably not for this turn, but... You're really going to hit him with 2 shivs instead of a malaise? Yeah, because... Does he purge his debuffs or does he heal? I can't remember. I think he's going to purge his debuffs. So we're better off holding this malaise until a little later. Catalyst is not going to be worth it here. I really don't want to dump malaise is the thing. I think we just take like the world's simplest turn. Something like that and pass. Hold malaise. Use it to like Saki it to him on the next turn, or maybe 2 turns from now. We'll see how he looks. He looks pretty nasty, so... Wouldn't mind putting up a little block in the interim period as well. And then we'll hit you with this. So you're doing 9 damage. Are we a genius? I don't know. We could Energy Potion and play something else. How close are we to Pen Nib? 2 away? Save Riddle with Holes and enable that next turn. Alright, we're still in his weakness. It's good. Dump Tactician. Play Envenom. It's a really good first play here. Then Riddle with Holes after 1 attack. I think you'll play this. You're going to try to go to town. We'd like to play 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. We can do it. We're going to take a hit as a result of this, but... what do we keep for next turn? Probably another Riddle with Holes. We're in a weird race against time, where like his strength is bad, but we gotta kill him before he gets up there too much. 19 damage, it's not that bad. We have another Wraith form. That's a pretty easy play, honestly. Because if he's not dead by the time we get through this, like, it's all screwed anyway. Yeah, I think we just won, really. Well, we didn't quite get the perfects we were looking for at the end here, but, not necessarily a bad thing, all things considered. Look at that. Bit of a spotty run, but a lot of fun regardless, and I'm happy with where we finished, I think. 1,019 damage. Anything in the quad digits is going to make me relatively happy. I have no idea where our score is going to be because I think the daily rolled over, so, hey. NL's missed books. I don't even know that one. NL's misses plays. I do see the Villainous Glail at 1340. We got a Draft Hoarder Vintage deck. Ooh, with the silence. So we'll be looking for backstabs. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.